There we go. We want to respect everybody's time tonight on like every Sunday night. It's a night for family, and I look at this call and I get on this call every Sunday, and that's my Sunday night when my Organic Gold family and Extreme Team family. I'm very, very excited to be here every Sunday night from 8 p.m. to 8:30 most of the time. We spend half an hour together, and we'll listen to new things in the group, what's been working, and new advice and tricks and everything. And we have the chance to listen to Mr. Mike Rickman. Are you there?
I'm here, buddy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear just fine.
Fantastic. Well, hey, you know what? This has been a great weekend. Not only for myself, but for a lot of people in the team. And I know that you and Anthony, the Maniacs, were out representing today. Tell me what's going on. What did you guys do today?
Well, you and I have been talking about it, and I'm sure like most of the group knows. Anthony and myself, been working online on Facebook and recruiting from Facebook and building different countries around the world. And we got burned out before by doing events, either by cost of the events or not really putting our heart into the events we were doing. So we didn't get the results we wanted to, but we decided last week to just go out there and build some local business and get a good customer base. And today was our first event since probably a year and a half at least. And I'm so excited to keep going. We booked for the next 3 weekends, and we're looking ahead. We got events in June, and we want to do this at the same time as we're doing online marketing for Organic Gold. But that was just a great feeling to get out there, and we sold like 2 boxes of coffee and 15 samples, and people said, wow, we never heard of this. And all we did is we drove like an hour away from where we live. And just to prove us the market is just wide open everywhere.
So were you actually making coffee for people today, or just selling the sachets and selling the boxes?
No, we were making coffee. We're lucky enough to because you and I talked last week, and we were looking at events, and I couldn't find anything on Craigslist, and then I went on Facebook and looked everywhere for like a full day, and I couldn't find anything. Even Boston, which is like 2 hours away from us, I couldn't find anything around us for like craft fair and events. And lucky enough, Friday night I went on Facebook and I typed Maine events or craft fair. I don't remember exactly what I did. And the page came up, and one lady, the second post on that page, she was saying, please, looking for vendors. 2 people canceled, $10 a table in Gardner, Maine, which is an hour away from us. So I sent a private message to say, I need to be there. And call me, please, as soon as possible. She called me. We got everything set up. So we find out at the last minute, Friday night. And so I called her yesterday morning with everything set up, ready to go, the address. I got there this morning, and Anthony looked at me and said, oh, no, look at them. They're serving coffee over there at the restaurant place. And so I walked over and said, hey, you guys going to be selling coffee here? And she looked at me and said, oh, man, I didn't remember. I didn't think about it. You guys going to be selling coffee, right? So, yes. And I said, if you want, we can split the profit, or, so don't worry about it. We'll just scratch the coffee out of the menu, and we'll send people over to you. So we're lucky enough to serve coffee today, just enough to make a little bit of profit, but not too much to get the product out there and just create a good customer base out there. So, yeah, we're serving coffee, and we sold boxes and sample, like sachet, people to take home with them.
That's great. So let me ask you a question, and I'll even let you answer for Anthony as well. So did you have fun with it, and did it feel good to actually be out doing something like that?
Oh, that was it's amazing. I'm still excited. I'm like still shaking right now. Like, being at home and, working on Facebook most of the time during the week, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. We met some people. I was able to exchange coffee for products I wanted to buy anyways, like candles, for my office, where and then different places in the house. We exchanged some products. She liked the coffee. She came over and she bought like five or six coffee, and I said, why don't you just buy a coffee, a whole full box, and then, we'll do an exchange at the end of the day. And she said, great. And then the old lady came over, never heard about it, and we made so many people. We met people. We had a lot of fun, and I'll say to everybody on the line here, just get out there and meet and make new friends, because of this event today, we met people to network with who represent other companies, but we're able to get invited to two other events. And those two other events are big events where probably 100 people going to. So just get out there and have fun and make friends and network.
Well, that's I'm glad to hear it, and I know when you and Anthony both came on, when we were going to do Organo Gold, it was you wanted to be 99% focused online, and as much as it's nice to be able to do that, to be able to build it that way. It's still hard to acquire customers because we are a show and tell type of business, and it's something where people need to see it and taste it. And I'm proud of you guys for getting out there. And it just goes to show, you found a table for $10, and you were able to get into a little event where they made you the exclusive coffee person. Even if it's a smaller event, and you met relationships, and those were people. So how many people, just roughly, do you think you met today? So all these people were brand new. So how many people do you think you were able to add to your list today?
Around probably, that was 20 vendors there. So everybody just, walk around during the day. And so 20 people plus, there is very small place, small town. Let's say a total probably 25 or 22, 25 people.
Yep. So, and in a day, you guys are typically calling, 15, 20, 25 people, either calling them or approaching them online. Do you think that spending a day meeting 20 to 25 people in person was more productive and will turn into more business than if you were to do it just pure online?
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt to face-to-face, it's just the way to go. But sometime during the week, we've been talking, you and I, and just during the week, there's no event going on, but we can just get out there and talk to people and try to get to events where even if you don't make a lot of money, and I was very precise with people today, I said, I'm not here to make a lot of money with, selling the coffee. I just want to get a good customer base and be local and see if I can help anybody with the help. And, people were recepting, very good about, not making good money, not being there to make money, just to help people. And
right.
They like it.
And let's just be, because we're having a great, and I didn't intend on us having this conversation, but I think it's really good for people to hear that you guys, did a brand new, something that you haven't done before, and the results, the real results that you're getting. How many people do you think you talked to today that gave you some type of a negative response?
Zero. Zero people there making, Daryl, came over and they, of course, there was at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock set up. We're going to set up the table at 8 o'clock. The event started at 9. And some people showed up with the McDonald's coffee or the gas station coffee for 90 cents. And they look at us and I said, how's that coffee? And the guy got a weird, face going on. And, I said, you know what, I offer you a good cup of coffee. And the guy just pretty much dumped his coffee from the gas station and have a cup of coffee with us, and he just loved it. And come to find out, that person's sister, wife's sister, owns a coffee shop. So we just been networking all day long, and it just lead from one thing to another, and it just, nobody never said anything wrong about the coffee. They all loved it. Always the same things coming back. It's the coffee is very smooth and no acid taste like regular coffee.
Good, awesome. Well, hey, buddy, I'm super proud of both you and Anthony putting the Maniacs back on the map, and I know that we are probably going to talk 1 year from now. You and Anthony both will look back to today as probably being one of those, turning points in your business where you did something that you don't really want to do, you know, and you invest a lot of time, and it's hard on the back and the feet and the patience and everything, but you are going to come out of business, you know, 1 year from now, and it's all going to stem back to something that you guys probably did today, and I'm proud of you guys for getting out there.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. You know, and I'll just keep going on, you know, with one of our main topics here for tonight is shows, and because I know that both Anna and Yvonne had a great show this weekend in Cobourg. I believe it was a health and wellness show. I was with Randy Ballin from Kingston, and Anna's mom is Doreen Mataisi from Brighton here in the Belleville Health and Wellness Show, and you know, we had a great time. And just like Steve, you know, this has been a little while since I have, you know, put, you know, either 2/3 or half a day or most of a day into actually out doing a show, and I want to thank Randy for inviting me to help out, because I absolutely loved it, and I realized how much I missed it, and it was just such an eye-opener. And I want to talk about that because we did this show here in our local community where we have been building the Healthy Coffee image for 3.5 years now. And we don't live in a large area. The town that we were in, you know, or city that we were in, maybe 50,000 people, and within a 1-hour radius of here, you might have 100,000 people, including that city. Not a big area. And we were there, and, you know, we've gone through some transitions here because this is where we started, where we were with another company. You know, I started out with another healthy coffee company. It changed names. We changed brands and some products and stuff. And that sort of left a bit of a sour taste in people's mouth, you know, because we had some delays on products and some stuff going on. And then, you know, some people didn't want to change. Like, it was just a mess, to describe it all in one word. And then, so, you know, this was really our first big splash locally here with Organo Gold. And we were excited, and you would not believe the number of people. One, Randy somehow talked his way into or managed to get the first spot as soon as you walked in the main entrance door, so people had to walk by us. It was a perfect location. Almost everybody that walked in looked, stopped, grabbed information, grabbed a coffee, and you wouldn't believe the number of people that came up and said, "Oh my God, I've been looking for this. I haven't had this in a year. I haven't had this in 2 years. I used to get this from so-and-so. Do you know them?" Or I only buy this at trade shows. I usually buy 2, 3, 4 boxes every time I see it at a trade show because I just can't get it anywhere else. And every time these stories would come up, I would just say, "Well, who did you get it from? You know, where?" And it is amazing the number of orphaned customers and Gano coffee lovers out there that are just going ecstatic right now after getting their hands on our products this weekend in our local area, where after talking to some of the leaders, you know, you sit around and go, "Oh, you know, it's tapped out here. It's old. We've done this." Oh my God. I don't recall, just like Steve, one negative person that, you know, "Oh, a healthy coffee, you know, that can't taste good," or "I don't like instant," that whole, you know, BS line, or "I don't want to drink mushroom coffee even though it's not mushroom." Like, you know, all those. I didn't encounter one person. It was an absolutely amazing experience. The jar, the draw box full of names was packed full of people that visited the table, filling out a ballot. Randy was giving away a box of mocha, and I'm giving everybody some tips here on stuff. Always have a draw, something to be giving away, because your leads, just like I was telling Steve, it's not the money you're making at the show, and this is what I was telling David Perks last night from London as well. You typically don't make a large profit when you're going to do any type of trade show, whether you spend $10 on the show or you spend $150. You know, sometimes it's even more than that, and you better make, if you're spending more than a couple $100 on a show, it better be high traffic, and you want to try to be an exclusive coffee server at a location like that. The health shows are a little bit more expensive, just like the one we did yesterday. But when you give something away like that, everybody stopped, filled out the ballot for this box of mocha. And Anna, I think she made up these ballots, or somebody did, and it has, would you like to receive more information on the healthy coffee? Would you like information on how to get paid? Something along those lines. But there was there was an option for people to fill out their information and then check off or circle saying, I would like more information. Oh my God. Guys, gals, these are people, brand new people that now know what it is you're selling, and they're putting their name into a box with their information saying, I would like to know about this. You need to get on those leads within 24 hours, because every day beyond 24 hours that goes past, it's 20 to 25% reduction that person will even remember or be interested. Within 4 to 5 days, your chance of acquiring a customer or business partner from those leads is slim to none. And I'm going to explain what we need to do with all these leads that we got this weekend. But those draws and all of those people that came this weekend, it was just such a resurgence in our business. It was amazing. You know, it was a lot of fun. I think, I don't know the numbers exactly, but I know Randy sold lots of boxes. I remember talking to him saying, I got no more black coffee. I've got no more hot chocolate. That's my last box of mocha, you know, and typically health and wellness shows are a little bit harder to work, because you are competing against a lot of other people that are trying to, you know, really promote the same type of lifestyle, and everybody's got their unique product that is the be-all, end-all. So, you know, you want to try to be the only coffee provider there. You want to try to be the only healthy coffee company if you're ever doing it. But just beware when you go into a health and wellness show that you better either know your stuff or have somebody there that really knows their stuff when it comes to our product, because the audience that you are surrounding yourself with, they are health nuts. They know what phytonutrients, antioxidants are. They know, you know, all about pH levels and all of these different things. And you're going to have to be able to talk certifications and stuff like that. So either brush up on your facts and figures, have some documentation there that you can give them, or make sure that you have one of your more experienced, you know, upline people there with you to help you support it. Remember, we're all in this to win. So no matter where you are in the organization, somebody has a vested interest in making sure that you are absolutely successful and that you're not just spending money on shows to sell coffee. If you go to a show with the idea that you're going to stand behind the table, you know, with your arms crossed or sitting in a chair and have a coffee sign out selling it for $2 and $3 a cup, and you think that your OrganiGold business is going to grow, you're telling yourself a joke. Your whole point of paying the fee and setting up the table is to try to break even or maybe make a little bit of profit if you're lucky. Your goal behind doing a show or doing anything out there is to gather leads. Anyone in the online world, Steve, Anthony, anybody else out there that's ever bought leads, generated leads, done anything with that, you know that to get a good pre-qualified opt-in lead, you know, it's going to cost you from anywhere from $3 to $4 per lead. So every one of those names that's in one of those draw boxes where they know what your product is and they're putting their name in indicating that they're interested in information or that they'd like to win this, each one of those pieces of paper is worth $3 to $4. That is your profit. That is what you're working for, and that's what's going to turn into your customers, turning you into a star achiever, and those people that become your customers are going to become your best business partners that are going to lead you into new circles of friends, new warm markets, and new areas. That is the purpose of doing a show. That's why it is absolutely crucial to be gathering people's information. If you are not going to collect information while you're doing that, don't even bother going, because you won't remember who you're talking to. People won't remember you. You've got to have some type of follow-up system, and you got to get on them ASAP. I'm going to go through just a few notes of stuff that I did a walk around throughout the show, you know, looking at different vendors, looking at everything, because we're professionals here. You know, everybody here in the Extreme team, this is a leadership call. We are professionals, and we have the Cadillac of businesses. You know, I always describe OrganiGold to people when they say, well, what's it like? I say, in one word, we are classy. And when we go to a show, we want to represent. You as a person want to represent you. You want people to look at you and think, wow, they are successful with their business. They want to see how happy you are. People are attracted to people that look happy, that portray the image of, especially if you're doing a health and wellness show, you better portray the image of a healthy living, being happy and being healthy. Don't show up and have a scowl on your face. I don't care what you have to do, put your game face on, because people will not stop if you don't smile. People won't stop if you're sitting down in a chair, reading a book, eating a sandwich, eating an apple. People won't stop at your table. If you look like you're not interested in being there, if you look like you're working for somebody else for minimum wage sitting behind a table, people don't want to stop and engage in conversation with you. People are attracted to happy, outgoing people. So figure out whatever you got to do to actually be that approachable person. You've got to remember, you've always got to, do the mirror test. Whenever you are talking to somebody, whenever you are sitting doing a show, whenever you are doing a presentation, whenever you are meeting someone for coffee, you've got to pretend there's a mirror there and you're looking at yourself, listening to your words, looking at your appearance, everything, and say, would I sign up with this person? Because these are total strangers, and, as bad as it is, people are superficial, and first appearances and first impressions are lasting impressions. So you want to make a good one. So always make sure, that your table is clean and up to code. Find out if there's any rules for the event. Always make sure that, if you got sugar out, that it's always clean and swept up. Make sure you got a garbage bin for people to put their garbage in, their stir sticks. Make sure that it's attractive to the eye. You want people to come over and be able to approach your table and think it's attractive. Keep clean. Health and wellness. Have some hand sanitizer, available for people there. So that people know that you are basically in the food and beverage industry. If you're making coffee for people, handling their cups and their lids and their coffees and stirring it up for them, pouring milk and doing all these things. I saw some people today that were doing other stuff, serving some shake things and making shakes, and they were handling stuff, and I didn't see whether they washed their hands. I didn't know where they'd been before. They weren't wearing gloves or anything. So I'm not just talking about our people or anything else. I'm just making general comments from stuff that I saw this weekend that we need to make sure we're doing. So always make sure, cleanliness, hand sanitizer. I walked up to a couple of booths, and I actually had a couple of people that were talking to me, and I could just smell the smoke on them. And these were other vendors that I was going up and approaching and talking to them, because I was just meeting. I was mingling. I was just like, my God, here, have a piece of gum. And this is, again, it might sound superficial or silly to people, but your appearance, make sure when you go out you smell good. Make sure you look good. Make sure, that you're taking pride and ownership in everything that you're doing. Just going through a couple of other notes here. If you are doing a table, and you want to, our sales pitch, we are looking for, those people that are purchasing coffee, those people that go to the Tim Hortons, the Dunkin' Donuts, the Starbucks, things like that. People like their fancy coffees. People like to do stuff. So, maybe you can go to the dollar store or go wherever or borrow it, grab some cinnamon or some cocoa or some of those flavored creamers or things like that. If you don't have, products that are flavored, some people just want to make their coffee the way they like it. Our whole pitch, our whole thing when we're talking to people is we're not trying to change what you do. We're not trying to change your habit. We're trying to alter your habit. We're just trying to change the brand of coffee you're drinking, not the way you drink your coffee. We just want you to try our coffee. So people want to be able to make it the way they like it. So just some helpful things, along with the ballot box, have some flavored stuff or, some attractive ingredients there to put in the coffees. And here's one absolute thing, and I'm not sure whether Randy did it this weekend because I was there about an hour after he got started, but I know Anna and Yvonne rocked it, absolutely rocked it with the coupons that Andy Halerwich made up. We just altered them and posted them in the group. Those coupons they give out to vendors where it's a nice, attractive little coupon offering them to come purchase any beverage for $1. And yes, you might lose a little bit of money if it's a mocha or a hot chocolate or something. You might lose 50 cents, but you are gaining a lead and you want traffic, you want people trying your products, those coupons, I think Anna said about 90% of the vendors that got one of those coupons came over. Half of them came immediately at the start of the day as soon as they got it, and it worked absolutely, genius. And some people came back for more than 1, 2, 3 beverages. Always remember, a discounted sale is better than no sale at all, okay? Customer service, again, going back to it, smile, be polite, use your manners, body language, don't keep your arms crossed, don't sit down, don't be eating, behind there. Always have a partner so you can step out if you need to, go to the washroom, go have a bite to eat, run out for a cigarette or grab a drink or do whatever you got to do. Always make sure you're working in pairs. And always be engaging with the people. Come out and meet them. The tables sometimes are barriers. If you can, get out there and shake hands, hand people information, show them how our product works. Teach them about how much water to put in it. When they're talking about products like a latte, when you go into some type of cafe or coffee shop and you ask for a latte, it doesn't always mean a coffee with cream and sugar. So when people look at your menu or they look at it and say, oh, I'll take a latte, sometimes people don't realize that there's sugar in it, because they might think it's like an espresso or just a strong coffee with milk in it or steamed milk and stuff. But people don't usually know, so you always have to use the 4 questions. Our company came up with those 4 questions, Mr. Holton Bugs. Do you drink coffee? What do you put in your coffee? How do you take it? What brand do you drink? Because you're trying to identify which one of our products is going to be the most like the way they like their product. Don't get somebody that comes up, that's a double drinker from Tim Hortons, and they say, oh, your coffee can help manage weight. And you go, yeah, here's our black coffee. Try it. It's going to help you. They're going to taste it, and they're going to go, oh, no thanks. I'll find another way. You need to just advise them, here's what we have that's similar to what you're drinking. You want to wean yourself towards the black coffee if you're looking for weight loss, weight management. Those are just some of the very, very crucial tips for operating a show, some of the experiences we had this weekend. Again, it is so much fun. It's going to tap you into a whole new market. You do not have to spend a fortune. Steve got a table for $10, has product anyways, because that's what we're, doing with our business. We sip, we sample, we share. So that's what we were supposed to be out there doing. Randy's table was probably $150 to $200. I think it was regular $400 because it's a big health and wellness show. So be aware of your audience, be prepared. And here's the last part of that leading into our challenge. Every single person that did a trade show this weekend or that did a blitz, did any type of anything, I sent out 200 Facebook messages this morning to only realize that Facebook blocked every single one of them again, and it messed up and not one of them went through. So I've got to resend out all these personal messages to everybody. But every contact you have made in the last week needs to know about our Wednesday night world's largest online coffee party call. This is going to be an 8 to 10 minute, maybe 11-minute call. I'm going to be doing it, and it is purely 100% customer healthy coffee related. There's no business opportunity. There's no compensation plan. There's no trying to recruit people. This is going to be, here's our company. Here's how great we are. We're, Canadian or North American company. We've been around 5 years doing $400 million in sales, 66th ranked largest company, 35 plus countries now, where I'm going to talk about the certifications that we've got. Then I'll get into the products that we have to offer. Then I'm going to talk about the health benefits that they can find on Google. Then I'm going to I'll probably share my testimonial in the beginning. If not, then I'm going to read 2 or 3 of the testimonials from our files section in the Extreme Team group. And then I'm going to explain people how they need to get back in touch with the person that invited them right now so that they can take advantage of our April promotion, the Coffee Challenge, buy some product at wholesale price without a membership, without any strings attached. Get your product ordered today. Get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 boxes. Take the challenge today. Get back in touch with the person and place your order. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be 8 to 10 minutes of high energy for customers. I want every single person on here and in our group hitting Star Achiever. I want you to have so many customers buying product this month that next month, 40 to 50% of those people are going to become distributors because they are going to be hooked on our coffee and they're going to want to pay wholesale because it just makes sense. That's the whole purpose behind it. So if you have leads, if you have ballots, get on the phone, if you haven't already, tomorrow, and invite them to the call Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, and I promise you that you won't be disappointed. If you get them on the phone and they can't make it Wednesday night, feel free to share with them about the challenge. Don't think that Wednesday night and I am the only person that can do this. You're just advising them of the promotion. But if you aren't comfortable sharing the health benefits or you want them to hear some of the testimonials, invite them to the call Wednesday night. Let us do the heavy lifting for you, okay? So that's important. Fortune's in the follow-up. Do not let your leads sit there where it's a waste of a show and a waste of money. And that's just me being honest. So that's the shows and the challenge call this week. Congratulations again to everybody that did some shows, and congratulations to Sean Matson and Anissa booking me up for tomorrow night for a personal challenge call. And I know there's a lot of other people out there that, you know, that are just sitting and waiting. And don't wait. If you want a personal coffee challenge call, either for yourself or maybe for you and a couple people in your downline, book me. It's a 10-minute phone call, and I can say, hey, here's my 10-minute spiel, and at the end I can say, get back in touch with Dave and Robin because they can get you an order through their membership. Right now today, it's like throwing you in their car and taking you to Costco with them using their card. Do not wait. This is the first time we've ever done this, and we don't know if we'll ever do it again, but it's Customer Appreciation Month, and you need to try this product. If you want that, if you think that's valuable, then get us to do it. There's so many great leaders that can do those calls. And I'm just going to fly through here, and then I'm going to get right into some qualifications and comp plan, but I just got to flip over here into the group. And before I do that, I just want to give a little bit of a welcome to, you know, a shout out to some of the newer people. You know, I saw Anna just added somebody new, brand new, Ms. Heather Garrett. Again, welcome to the team, Heather. I know Ralph Jarvis from down in Sarnia added Carson today. A new sign up for Ralph. Ralph's been in the business for about a week. Congratulations and welcome, guys. Going through the list here, I know David Perks down in London has been absolutely on fire. Him and Ifeanyi, you know, not only are they pre-launching a massive organization in Nigeria, which is launching in just a few weeks, but they have a great group here in Canada, down in the Southwest Ontario area. We got a couple of Kingsleys added to the group. Welcome to both of you. Of course, Mike Gautreau, and we remember his name by Gautreau de Ball, Mike Gautreau from the East Coast, way out east, who's also on fire and signed up. I believe Bernadette, you know, welcome to the team, both of you. Luis Villanueva, I believe he's in Colorado and coming back to the main area. Welcome to the team. Of course, just scrolling through here and just don't want, if I miss anybody, I apologize. I'm just giving a quick scroll through the group here. Sorry, guys. Very important piece of the puzzle is recognition and welcoming everybody to the team. One of the greatest parts of doing this business is meeting new people. Mr. Jeff Tiffany, also on David Perk's team. All right, if I miss anybody, I apologize. You know, make sure we get them recognized next week, and welcome to the team. Again, I want to thank each and every one of everybody this week for making this a huge, huge accomplishment. You know, our team reaching the rank of Sapphire. It's been absolutely amazing ride, and we are on our way in April to breaking new platinums, new double platinums. I know there's some Sapphires in the making, and that's really what I want to touch base on here is, you know, there's a lot of people are excited, and they love our products, and they love OrganoGold, they love our marketing, they love being part of this team, and a lot of people, when they join, you know, everybody gets excited, and we have a really great system in place here, really great leadership, but sometimes people get they get so excited that they don't know exactly what to do step by step when they come out of the gates. You know, we have our 72-hour checklist, which is the very first thing. As soon as you sign somebody up, you should be going through that 72-hour checklist within 72 hours so that people know how to do all those things, so they get their basic procedures set up so that they understand exactly what they need to do. They understand the 4 questions. They understand the 4 steps. They know where their next local training event. They know when their next regional event is. They get tickets. They get added to the groups. They know when all the calls are, because these training calls are what's going to duplicate and build your business without you. And I want to just talk about the basic steps, because this has come up more and more recently, you know, since we started having some platinums and, you know, double platinums on their way, and some new sapphires that are coming up through the ranks. And everybody knows that when you hit sapphire, you start to become eligible for the Mercedes bonus. And what that is actually you have to hit sapphire for 2 consecutive months, and then you are eligible for a Mercedes bonus. And how it works, and I'll just explain this real quick to everybody. You have to go and qualify and purchase or lease a Mercedes, and I think it can actually be up to 3 years old if you want to get a used one. If you find a good deal, you know, you have to just purchase that, qualify for it. As long as it's black, you can have any one you want. And then once you have those papers in your name, you can actually submit them when you're a sapphire or above, and then they will reimburse you up to $400 when you're a sapphire, up to $600 when you're a ruby. I believe it's like up to $800 when you're emerald, or it goes up a little bit each time, you know, but that's how it works. And, you know, you actually have to go out and qualify and purchase it. And then, because if you all of a sudden don't make sapphire, you don't make ruby or emerald, then you don't qualify for them to reimburse you for that percentage. So, you know, as soon as everybody said, Mike, are you going to get your sapphire or your Mercedes this weekend? I said, you know, 1, I've only hit it for 1 month now. 2, if I'm going to go and invest and, you know, upgrade and get a Mercedes, I'm just not going to go lock myself in. I always tell people, you know what, make sure that you can still afford your car payment with or without the bonus. And, you know, that's just being smart. But absolutely, you know, there's nothing sexier than seeing our whole team out there driving around in brand new black Mercedes, and each and every one of you will get there. To get there, you've got to start out by doing things right. Okay? So when you get started, okay, I want you to grab a pen and paper, and we're going to try to do this in about 12 minutes, or maybe a little bit longer than that, and then get on the Millionaire Mentorship Call. When you first get started, there are 4 ways to sign somebody up in this business, and believe it or not, we have to go through these tonight because there's a lot of questions surrounding it. First one, you can become a distributor with OrganoGold for $49. You can become a distributor and actually get a spot. That allows you to buy our products at wholesale price. That gives you a distributor website where you can earn retail commissions, and that also allows you to sign up other distributors and earn the Fast Start bonus, the Fast Track bonus, when you sign somebody up. So if you come in with $50, you can actually sign up a bronze pack and make a $20 one-time bonus. You can sign up a silver, make an $80 bonus. You can sign up a gold, make a $150 bonus. You can do those things if you sign up for a $50 distributor membership. You cannot earn dual team binary commissions, unilevel bonuses, check matching bonuses, generational bonuses, global bonus pool, or car bonuses. You cannot earn any of those things. The only thing you can do when you sign up as a distributor is sell coffee through your website, buy coffee at wholesale, or sign up other distributors and get the one-time Fast Track bonus. If you want to activate your business, if you want to officially open your OrganoGold business, you need to purchase a bronze, silver, or gold package. And including the $49 distributor fee, they're $199, $499, and $12.99. Each one of those qualifies you for a higher dual team commission percentage. In the binary commission, which is the front end of our compensation plan, you are immediately entered into dual team and unilevel positions where you can earn income when you purchase a bronze, silver, or gold package. So you can earn retail profits, you can earn the fast track bonuses by signing up other packages, but now you can earn commissions in the binary, which is the left and right side, as well as the unilevel. Okay, the dual team bonuses, or the dual team commission, the binary. When you go into your back office and you click on genealogy, you see a left and a right. You see a left team and a right team. That is the dual team. You see another tab that probably says unilevel. In the dual team, if you are a bronze pack, you can earn 10% commission on the products that are purchased on your smaller side. So if you have 1,000 people on the right side of your binary and you have 10 people on the left side of your binary, you are going to earn 10% commission off the products that those 10 people purchased. So if those 10 people all purchased $100 a month, that's 1,000. You're going to earn 10%, so you'd make $100 a month commission. Basically, you're in the business for free. So if you want to be, in the business for free, as we say, you need at least 10 people doing $100 a month on your short side in the binary. Those are just some quick notes and quick math. But you're going to earn 10%. If you purchased a silver pack one time in the beginning, you're going to earn 15% on the volume happening in the shorter side of your binary. So again, if you had 1,000 people on the right side and 10 people on the left side, those 10 people all bought $100 worth, so you had $1,000 worth in volume, you're going to get 15%. So your check is $150 instead of $100. If you had purchased the gold pack in the beginning, or you upgraded finally to the gold pack, you'd be getting 20%. So on that short side again, doing $1,000, your check is going to be $200 instead of $150 or $100. So you can very quickly see that as your group grows in the binary, it really makes a big difference whether you are bronze, silver, or gold. And over the lifetime, it's going to mean a lot of money. So I encourage everybody to come up with a game plan. If you're not bronze yet, if you just sign up with 50, find a way to pre-sell coffee so that you can afford to get into the bronze. If you're a bronze, find a way to get upgraded to silver. If you're a silver, find a way to get upgraded to gold. Because those commission percentages in the binary are very, very valuable. And I want you to make a plan to be able to do that in the month of April. It's extremely important. You only have a certain amount of time to be able to do that and pay the difference, but you can always go back and start qualifying. So figure out a way to do that. It's extremely important. In the binary, on the left and right side, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an example here. Even these are your personal people, but also anybody that is above you, if they sign up people into your group on the binary side. So let's say, I was talking to Jean before this, we were talking about some Nigerian people that are coming in, on the right side. Even though he is not personally signing them up on his right side of the binary, they will still count towards his binary volume. So the dual team includes overflow volume from your upline, and this is where it is a team effort. So when you look down in your tree and you start to see names that you don't recognize, you can actually earn binary commissions on those people. Okay, so here's the next thing about getting qualified. Before I get into I'll explain unilevel as well as qualifications. So when you sign up, you're signing people into the binary. It goes on the left side or the right side. I encourage everybody, when you sign up a brand new person, you go into the genealogy in your back office and you click bottom left or bottom right. You never start filling in the inside, so you're signing people up on the bottom left or bottom right. And that will start to fill out your binary, your dual team binary. Now, there's also another tab there that you'll notice that says unilevel. And this will show you all of the people in a straight line underneath you that you have signed up. And that is your residual income tree. Every time you sign somebody up, no matter where you sign them up into the binary, into the dual team binary, It could be, I could sign up somebody right now on my bottom right and is probably 40 levels down on the right-hand side. So let's just say, example, last weekend I signed up Ralph. Ralph was like 30, 35 levels and on the outside right, way, way down there. But when I click on my unilevel, Ralph is level 1 because he is a personal sign-up. And then every other personal sign-up. So in my unilevel, it would have my circle at the top, and then it would directly underneath it, there would be a circle that says Anna. Right beside Anna, also on level 1, would be Steve. And then there'd be a circle directly to Steve's right that would say Ray. And there would be a circle directly to Ray's right that says Mike. And next to Mike would say Ralph. Every single time you sign up a person, a personally sponsored person, they go on your level 1 in the unilevel. They start a new line of business in your unilevel. And then every person they sign up, so every person that Anna signs up goes on her first level, which is my second level. And here's an example. If I go into my back office and I click unilevel, I have 17 personal people that I've signed up. So I have 17 circles directly underneath me on level 1. Anna has signed up 15 people. So underneath Anna, there are 15 people on her first level. That means there are 15 people on my second level. Steve has signed up 12 people, let's say. That means Steve has 12 people on his first level. That's 12 people on my second level, plus the 15 from Anna on my second level. So that's 27 people so far. And then I add on Ray. Ray signed up 10 people. So add on his 10 people that are his first line to my 20, to the other people. That's 10 people more on my second line. I know it's all sounding confusing, but that means 37. Every person you sign up starts a new leg in the unilevel. It goes wide. In your binary, they can be anywhere. Your rank advancements and your residual income come from the unilevel. I'm going to put the compensation videos from my website in the Extreme Team group after this so that you can start to make sense of it as you go into your back office and as you start to draw your own circles and you watch the 7 ways we can get paid. I want everyone to study it and draw it out on a piece of paper with real names. Put your name in the circles. Listen to what Holton Bugs is saying so you can start to draw it and understand it. Your residual income long term comes from your unilevel. Your rank advancements like platinum, double platinum, sapphire, ruby, emerald, they come from your unilevel volume, which means if I sign up 100 people underneath you, those are my people in my unilevel. They're in your binary structure on your left or right, and you can earn the 10 to 20% up there, but in the unilevel, they're not in your unilevel. If you are not personally signing people up, you cannot get qualified, you cannot hit platinum, you cannot hit sapphire, because you have to do a certain amount of volume through your unilevel, which is all through personal signups, not what people are putting underneath you. What people put underneath you can help you in the binary, but it does not help you in the unilevel. In the unilevel, you get paid 9 levels from 5% down to 1%. Okay, and I don't want to confuse people too much. You need to watch the videos to go through and actually do and start to understand it. If you're writing down what you need to do today, okay, because I wanted to just touch on the binary and the unilevel a little bit and get everybody watching those videos. Hopefully I confused you enough to make you go watch them. What I want you to write down and leave here with is the 3 things that you need to make sure you do. These are the 3 things that every person needs to do as soon as we get off this phone and make sure you're done this week. The first round of auto ships already went through. Hopefully you had your auto ship set up correctly. Number 1 is set up proper auto ship. For you, if you came in at a bronze pack and you want to remain active, you need to make sure that you have 50 PV minimum ordered every single month, either on your auto ship or through your shopping cart. At least 50 PV to remain active as a bronze. If you came in at silver or gold, you must maintain 100 PV to keep your rank and to keep your 15 or 20%. You must maintain 100 PV. So step number 1 when you leave here is make sure you've got your auto ship. I recommend that you throw out the whole idea of keeping your business active with 50, because it gets you into trouble as you start to move up ranks. Because as soon as you want to become qualified, you have to bump your auto ship up to 100 PV personally every single month. To become a qualified consultant, which is basically the first level. After joining, your first level is to become a qualified consultant. So step 1, set up your auto ship. Step 2, become a qualified consultant. Qualified consultant is you. So draw a circle and put your name in it. And then draw a circle off to your left and draw a circle off to your right. You need to personally sign up somebody on your left side, and you need to personally sign up somebody on your right side. You must be at 100 PV minimum. The 2 people you signed up must be active each month on a minimum of 50 PV each. If somebody is inactive, you better have somebody else on that side that is active at 50. You need at least 1 person on your left and 1 person on your right at 50, and you need to be at 100. That is to be a qualified consultant. That is step 2. Step 1, set up your auto ship. I recommend everybody be on 100 PV a month. You can't consume enough product, have samples, and have some to sell to your new distributors or to people that try your samples if you're not on at least 100. I drink 150 PV myself a month, so 100 PV is a very basic business. If you can't afford that, then you need to be more active at selling that product to customers. If you do a good job at retailing, you should be putting $20 to $30 in your pocket and selling that 100 PV. Maybe you're not consuming it. Just sell it. Do whatever you got to do, but you need to be active. So proper auto ship, 100 PV or more. I recommend it for everybody. Qualified consultant, you at 100 PV, a left personal sign up and a right personal sign up, minimum 50 PV each for them. The next step would be to get out there and start promoting your product, giving out your samples, making your list, because Star Achiever is 450 PQV on your personal spot. And this is why we're doing the challenge, and this is how we'll end the call. Step 1 is proper auto ship of 100. Step 2 is getting qualified as a consultant, finding your left and right, making sure you're at 100, making sure they're at 50. Step 3, I want everybody to work towards Star Achiever, which is 450 PQV. So if your auto ship is 100, that means you need to go out and acquire 350 PV or PQV during the rest of the month. You're going to do that by selling product at trade shows, by acquiring customers, by promoting it on Facebook, by doing whatever you need to do, by doing our coffee challenge and placing orders for people through your shopping cart. Every single order is going to count towards your 450 PQV. When you reach 450, you're a Star Achiever. If you want to be, and every time you reach Star Achiever, you get a pin with a diamond on it for the consecutive number of months. There are people that are going for, multiple months in a row. If you miss a month, you got to start all over again. But Star Achiever is more important than Sapphire. It might not pay you a bonus or anything else, but it is the most respected and prestigious position in Holton Bug's eyes and the owners of this company's eyes, because it shows that you are actually out there building the business. See, somebody could hit Sapphire by joining and signing up 14 people on gold packs. You could hit Sapphire, sign up 14 people on gold packs, hit Sapphire, get the rank, get the trophy, everything else, and then next month all 14 of those people quit, and you'll still be a Sapphire. But when you're a Star Achiever, and when you start to collect the pins that have 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamonds, 4 diamonds, that kicks a Sapphire pin's ass. Because it shows that not only did you do 450 PV 1 month, you did it for 2 consecutive months, 3 consecutive months, 4 consecutive months. It shows that you are building a business, and if you can duplicate those 3 steps every time you sign someone up, you teach them those 3 things: 100 PV minimum auto ship, get qualified as a consultant as quickly as you possibly can, and then get Star Achiever out of the way. Those are everybody's 3 goals for this month. If you're already qualified, get requalified. Find 2 new people that you can help this month. Because to hit Sapphire, you need multiple people on both sides of the binary. To hit Ruby, Emerald, all these positions, you can't just stop once you get qualified. You need to keep finding people and keep helping them get qualified as consultant. Keep building Star Achievers. 30, and here's a little side note you can put under this, and then we'll wrap things up here. 30 Star Achievers in your group. 30 Star Achievers in your group will put you at a minimum of Sapphire, and it will put you in a minimum of a $400 a month Mercedes payment. Help 30 people in your group reach Star Achiever on a regular basis. You're driving a new Mercedes. We're not talking 300, 3,000, or 30,000 people. 30 people focused on acquiring customers, being a Star Achiever. You're going to get your butt in a brand new black Mercedes. You're going to be a Sapphire rank. You're going to be making $1,000 to $2,000 a month in income on top of that, with 30 people focused on Star Achiever. Now you know why our company is so passionate about that rank. Now you know why we are so focused on PQB, getting qualified as a consultant, and then focusing on Star Achiever. We want everybody to have a legitimate shot at doing this on a part-time basis, being able to earn full-time income. I hope this call helped you. We're going to post the compensation plan link. I want to congratulate everybody again on the team that helped us hit Sapphire. It was a huge, huge team effort. Everybody did a great job at shows this weekend. Fortune's in the follow-up. Tuesday night, Wave 2 call with Kyle Salon. Wednesday night, world's largest online coffee party. We want to pack this out with all of your potential customers, all the people that you've talked to, all the people that were sitting on the fence. Hey, come join us. It's 8 to 10 minutes. It's going to be fun. People are going to acquire some customers, and let me help you get to Star Achiever. Let's do this, guys. I want to thank you very much for being on here. It's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure, and we'll talk to you real soon. We'll see you on the Millionaire Mentorship Call. Take care. Good night.